why are we not making eye contact anymore? Why are we not looking at each other while we're passing at the mall, on the sidewalk, in the store, at the gym? Like, we're not making eye contact. It's like once we see someone, we're like this. Like, are we scared of each other? Are we isolated like this for real? Like, are we really that isolated where we have to take everything to the internet? We have to find our boyfriend and girlfriend off the internet. We have to find it through Tinder and swipe. No, we can't even make eye contact with each other. It's crazy. It's crazy. Forget eye contact. We don't even smile at each other anymore. We're all germaphobes. We're all, you know, like, oh, don't touch me. Oh, that person coughed, that person sneezed. Oh, they're sick. Oh my God. Like, what the frick is happening? What's happening to this population? We're not even making eye contact. We're more comfortable leaving comments in a video than talking to someone in person. Like, what is that? You need to check yourselves. Check yourselves. If all you do is, if your only socialization is through a comment section or through a text message or Telegram or whatever you be on social media, like if that's your only socialization, check yourself. Check yourself. Humans need connections, real connections, not just with your family. You need some different connections so you can actually feel like you're in your personality. So you can look someone in the eye and be like, hey, I'm Kira. You know, I'm real. I'm a person. I am like alive and breathing. Like, we're both alive and breathing, and we're alive at the same time, the same generation. Like, we're lucky to even be alive at the same time right now. Like, at this very moment, we are all on Earth, and we can't even look each other in the eye. We need to really set ourselves straight here because we're scared. We have social anxiety. We can't even look ourselves in the mirror. Like, if you walk past someone on the street, best believe they're either looking down, they're looking at their phone, they're looking elsewhere, they're not looking at you. Everybody got this pride where they're trying to hold their neck up, their chin up, like, oh, you know, I got everything figured out. Nobody got anything figured out, okay? Nobody knows anything about this world. Everything is just shoved in our faces. We are learning every day, so take the chip off your freaking shoulder. Look a person in the eye and smile. Like, that's all it takes to be a friendly person nowadays. But it doesn't happen. I don't see it. It's not, like, it's very rare to find someone who really looks you in the eyes and says, how was your day? Like, you know, how are you? How are you for real? Don't just say good, you know? It's really aggravating because I work in customer service. I talk to people all the time, and you can see the anxiety, you can see an insecurity, you can see something in them that triggers them from actually being themselves and being like having the connection with them. They lack the connection in themselves. It's like a light switch. Like, we're all dimmed. We're not a full light. We're a dimmed light ever since 2020. And don't even get me started, because 2020 was the year of vision. We all started becoming woke, so everything around us, we're like, oh, this is BS, you know, the government is fooling us, blah, 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 all this BS. And ever since 2020, it's separated us, isolated us. It's made us feel like everyone's against us, and we can't even look each other in the eyes anymore. We're all just far away from ourselves. We're isolated from ourselves. It's really sad to see. And since COVID, we have used excuses like being sick, being a germaphobe. We're all germaphobes now. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, what happened to us just being all in the same room together and, like, you know, partying it up, being in the club, you know, in the 90s or the 2000s? Like, that is not a thing anymore. It's not. And that's why I dropped the video, The Gym is the New Club, because the only room you see a bunch of people in is the gym. And even the gym, you go to the gym nowadays, you can't even, like, you don't look at anybody in the eye. Everybody just like, I'm at the gym, so I'm better than everybody, you know what I'm saying? Like, The gym builds confidence, but don't let it build an ego, okay? An ego is dangerous. An ego will deteriorate your personality to the point where no one likes you, okay? Confidence is where everyone wants to be your friend. Everyone wants to be your friend, and you're able to look at other people in the eye. Honestly, that's confidence. That's true confidence. And if you can't look at anyone in the eye and you can't have a full-fledged conversation with someone and build a connection, there's something wrong with us. There's something wrong with this population. And I can't speak for the whole world, but I know it's an American problem. I know that it's the country's problem. It could be the entire world. You never know. But you know, I feel like cultures alleviate this feeling of isolation because they have cultures that bring them together. They have reasons to have human connection, where it's like we have to build an excuse to have a human connection. Like we need to say, oh, we're networking, we're getting something out of someone, make sure I benefit off this person so that I can communicate with them. Like, what the hell is wrong with you? Why are you just trying to get something out of someone by being nice? Why can't you just be a nice person? Just be a kind person unapologetically, and you'll reap what you sow with being kind. So that's it. It's just as simple as that. You don't have to bribe anybody for benefits. Like, it's not about that. You should just want to be a better person. You should just want to be kind. And if you don't want to be kind, then at least look someone in the eye and tell them that, tell them to F off. Be mean to their face. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you want to be a mean person, don't talk behind someone's back. Just say it to their face, straight up. That's full-fledged confidence, right? But if you can't do that, what are you doing? What are we doing? We are disconnecting ourselves. And this is why I'm making these videos. I'm trying to put some truth into the world, because this is what I think of every day. I think of so many thoughts every day. Sometimes I just gotta journal it. I gotta document it, leave it for the history, for the younger generation, the generations after us. These videos are basically just for the next generation, because it's a mess. It is a pitfall of this freaking population. It is a pitfall to go walk into the street and not be smiled at and to be ignored. Especially men. Men nowadays, it's like nobody looks at a man. You know what I'm saying? Even if they look good. Even if you're a handsome looking dude and you're out there doing pull-ups, nobody's looking at you, bro. Like, it's crazy. It is insane. Like, why has it shifted so bad? Like, it's to the point where women are the idols, we're the trophies, and we're the only ones capitalizing off of anything. But guess what? It's deteriorating femininity. It's deteriorating what womanhood really is and what it means to be a woman. What are we doing? We are allowing it to happen. We need to stop buying into it. And you know what? We need to realize what we're actually doing. We need to stop and think, hey, how can I actually be a better person? How can I go about today and change it up? How can I change up my routine so that it's not the same as everybody else? Because we're all just sheep herded into the same like thought processes. We all see the same videos and the doom scrolling. We all see the same memes. We hear the same sounds. We're all accustomed to the same bullshit, the same fake news. We need to stop and be like, yo, what can I do to stop? What can I do to alleviate all this toxic energy thrown at me? And I think it starts with just looking someone in the eye and smiling, because we're disconnecting ourselves subconsciously by just going on our phones all the time. We're connected to the phone more than ourselves. Yeah, that's pretty much my rant today, because all I do is talk to people all day, and I just get reminded of how disconnected we really are, especially men and women. Like, we sit here trying to pick roles, and it's just be a good person, man. Just be a good human being. It's not much. Like, it really doesn't take much. You're born in this world to figure it out. Like, that's all there is to it. All you gotta do is look someone in the eye. And that's it. That's it today. I hope you liked it. This was my rant, and I really feel this rant. I'm ready to just sometimes I feel like giving my 2 cents to someone in person, you know? And that's where my confidence lies, because I feel like I would disrespect someone. Like, hey, you know, can't you just ask me about my day? Like, you know, I sit here and smile at people all the time, and it takes a toll on me. It takes me away from who I am, because when I smile at someone and they don't smile back, I'm just like, but it's okay, because I choose to do this, and I am choosing to be a kind person. I don't want to be a kind person for benefits. So that's it, and I'll see you next time.